How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with another review. A little bit of single hopness from Night Shift Brewing in their one hop this time, Citra. Just bang the can around. Night Shift. Done my fair share of Night Shift reviews. It's been a while though. I brought back a few when I went up there in, February earlier this year. I went up to Boston and Portland, things like that. And actually picked up some of this. I believe I reviewed it, but I never posted it. I could be wrong, but I'm reviewing again, so there you go. Picked up a 4-pack for an ex-friend, and ended up kind of ganking one of them off him. And enough story time, and how about more yammering time? As far as what else it says in this can, one hop this time, Citra, single hop, India Pale Ale, Night Shift Brewing. 6% alcohol by volume, and keep cold. This bottle was canned at 9/12/17. Today is 17 maybe. It's maybe 20 actually, somewhere around there. So this can is give or take about a week old, not even. So let's put it that way. Label-wise, it's yellow, and it's blue, and it has dots, and it has their Night Shift hop on it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Does it matter? If the beer's good, doesn't matter. But I usually like Night Shift labels. I think their logo is really well done. But yeah. Anyway. Silence. Fast pouring that one. Coming in hot. Anyway. What we have is just a bit over finger. Just off Whitehead. Nice creaminess to it. You can definitely take a nap on that sucker. Pretty uniform bubbles. And it's got that kind of washed out kind of haze to it. It's hazy, but it's like an old school hazy. And then it's not this super dense to it. It's just like a slightly kind of cataract-y kind of haze to it. Bright yellow in color. Almost neon-like. So yeah, soft carbonation. See if we can get a nose on this one. I'm a little stuffed in my one nose here. Just went through a little sneezing fit. If you want to see me sneeze a lot, go watch my review of Civil Society and Coppertails, one of their beers. I sneeze like crazy. I just did that before this, so there you go. Oh, words. I'm getting soft Citra. Not necessarily citrus, and there's citrus involved, but especially new school Citra. The newer crops of Citra come off with like way less citrus and more like a kind of like an earthy kind of citrus. Corn, like an unripened kind of yellow, somewhere between yellow and orange kind of citrus. It's not super acidic, it's not super bright, but it's kind of there, a little bit more earthy than normal. And that's it. Bit of sweetness in there, a little bit of nondescript malt. Done and done. Smells like a chugger. Looks like a chugger. Let's see if she has a chugger. Cheers. Oh, I could drink like 17,000 of these. 6%. That's kind of a bummer. I want this beer to be 4.5 to 5%. This is a really good beer. First thing, you get this big pop of semi-sweet, rindy citrus. It's like a little bit of pith, a little bit of skin, a little bit of fleshiness, but it's that under-ripened thing I talk about. But it's that balance of that sweetness and the bitterness that makes this super drinkable. I mean, it's a perfect balance. It's just so easy to drink, but it's so impactful. It's just kind of like this is like a quintessential chugger beer for me, but I want this to be like I said, 4.5, 5%, because I want to drink a bunch of them. Still, 6%, you still knock them down. But yeah, the balance between that sweet kind of citrus, that's not overly sweet, but sweet enough, in that bittering, which is not overly bittering, but bittering enough. Spot on perfect. The mouthfeel is really nice. It's not super dense. It's not super hazy crazy. What it is gives you enough density to let you know you're drinking something worth your time. And it just, I can't tell you enough, the balance on this is absolutely perfect. This is like an old school East Coast IPA lover's dream right here. Because it's the best of the old world. And the best. I don't want to say the best in the new world, because there's a lot of things in the new hop world that really do excite me. I'm not a big old school hop fan. And kind of melds them together in this perfect kind of amalgamation of East versus, or old school versus new school, in a way that is super drinkable. That bittering is just going to make you more and more thirsty. You're just going to want to keep chugging these down. This is actually one of the better pails that I've had in quite a while, to be perfectly honest with you. This is the exact opposite of all the beers people wait in line for. I don't think people will really flip out over this beer, but I am. That's all that matters. So yeah, I mean, it's simple too. There's really not much to it. Really nice mouthfeel to it. Don't confuse that with the dense. Not all IPAs have to be super crazy dense to be good mouthfeels. It's spot on, perfect mouthfeel for what it is as a beer. The balance of that sweet and that bittering, both on that citrus end of things. Didn't think it was going to be that much citrus based off the nose, but it is. Absolutely beautiful, and just ends up being one of the more drinkable, chuggable, delicious pails I've had in a while. Yeah, super tasty. Citra, single hop pale ale, 1 hop this time. Good stuff. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better Indian pale ales, IPAs? This is almost like a hoppy pale to me, more than, that's why I kept saying pale ale. More of a hoppy pale than like an IPA to me, but, you know, semantics. Yeah, it is. Absolutely freaking delicious. Just what I want from these kind of beers. It's markedly different than a lot of these new school New England hazy jams. There is delivering something totally different. You're not getting that overt kind of super dry hopped or that greeniness or anything. You're getting more old school in here with new school sensibilities, but it works really fucking well. Value and availability, I forget. I got this from a friend. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much it costs. Maybe someone can chime in. Chris can chime in. He's the one who gave it to me. Thank you very much, Chris. Well, I bought it off him, so he didn't give it to me. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, but I mean, knowing Night Shift, this is something semi-readily available up there. Usually brewery only, but you might find this on the shelf. Actually, no, you can't find it on the shelf because that's where Chris got it. So there you go. I do remember things people tell me from time to time. And just leave you with, if you like what we like, just if you like good beer, if you like balanced beer, if you like balanced hop-forward beers, if you like, pretty much what I said was like old school East Coast, but you like the new school East Coast, new Northeast Coast, I guess you'd say, and you want a bit of both of those, a little bit more leaning kind of old school, it's worth drinking because it's absolutely tasty and a fantastic beer. There you go. Another review in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, didn't, anywhere in between. Words and stuff. Massive Beers. Things. Facebooks and Twitters and tweets and twips and all that stuff. You can find me in those places. Just type Massive Beers, all one word. And there you go. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beer as tasty as this one. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.